Morning, everyone. Monday morning, and on my channel, that means listing 5 things. Yeah, I've got up early this morning. I was up with the was it up with the lark, up with the sparrow, up at 6:30, and took the opportunity, did a bit of tidying up, and got myself sorted. I've been doing a bit of research as well. I've got a load of, well, not a load really. I've got a few PS2 games which have got to go on, and I've been looking them all up, and they're all worth about like $4.99 free post. So I think what I'm going to do is, for a lot of them, I'm going to put them together and sell them as 2. Nice little twin pack, and they still go large letter if you do that. You can get them like that, so it's worth doing. Now there's a special prize. It's not really a special prize. There's never a prize on my channel. Special vibes. There's a special vibe for the person who was first in. Let me have a look and see who it is. It's Shel Rooney. Good vibes, Shel. How you doing? Neil, how you doing? Morning. And Nia, Jeff, JR, Derek, Gary Dunlop's in the house. Karin, how you doing? I had to laugh at that quiz. My goodness. They were tough questions, weren't they? Laney's quiz. What is a certain sort of collar? Who was the person in Fight Club? I'm not big on films, which you could probably tell. What were the other questions? And then I was watching a few other people's, and it was like, who was Stan Laurel's partner? And what type of hats did Laurel Hardy wear? I was like, this is easy. But there we go. Oh, yeah, the phone. What was the name of Homer Simpson's bowling team? I mean, it's a bit obscure, isn't it? I think Laney was giving me the difficult ones. Real tough. But there you go. I'm used to it, really, on Nick and Andrew's quiz. If ever it went to the adjudicator, Andrew was always a bit harsh on me. But there you go. Such is life. Everybody knows a Peter Pan collar. No, they don't, Shel. Like you and about 3 of the women you chat to know what a Peter Pan collar is. Although saying that, I was going to say my wife, Liz, would know what it is. I'm not going to start just sort of saying wife. I noticed another reseller, and I mentioned no names, but another reseller says the wife. And every time he does it, it grates. But I won't mention who it is. I'm sure you'd spot it because it's fairly popular. Right, let's crack on. Lovely Build-A-Bear. Never heard of it. No, I've never heard of any of the questions. So ended up getting 0 out of 5. There you go. I've been listening to a bit of music this morning. Best album in the world. I'll play the intro. If anyone gets what this is, I'll be amazed. I can only play the first 2 seconds because I don't want to get a copyright. That's the intro. Right, let's get on the case. Where's my phone? There it is. So I don't always have my phone with me, Shel. So I couldn't message you when you won the backpack, but didn't win the backpack or bum bag or whatever it was. And I was going to buy one on their stream. I put in a bid, and then I got bloody called off by the children. The Horde. A notification on eBay. eBay branded packaging has been sent to me. Wonderful. Okay, well, how much do you get for a Build-A-Bear? No idea. 10 to 15? 5? 3? Nothing? Who knows? No, not the Beastie Boys. Good guess. I would be playing Beastie Boys. No, it's a bit more early 90s indie. And how am I going to describe it? Do the old search Rooney on Build-A-Bear Pink with pink. Build-A-Bear pink. There's nothing here. I always like to hope to find the exact same thing sold on eBay, so I can just copy it. I'm a bit like that with decorating. Very little imagination, or if the imagination is there, I don't tap into it ever. Don't like tapping into it. Probably is there actually. But so if I'm decorating like our front room, I kind of look through all of the decorating magazines, and I kind of have to see the exact room with the exact colours that I want. Last time I tried to sort of just go with the flow, I painted my hallway saffron, which I was kind of thinking that would be warm Mediterranean. This is at the old house, warm Mediterranean colour, and it's basically carrot orange, which wasn't a good thing. So I sort of like did half of it, and then it went over it in mushroom white or something, a grey white, which was a bit more pleasant. Okay, can't find that. Let's just do a sell it. Let's just do a sell it now. I'm always trying to justify it, right? Oh, Indy might know the intro. No, she might not actually. Might be a bit too indie for Indy. Oh, I'll play some of the guitar. I don't do that. I'll get in trouble. That's it. That's all I can play. Hi, Louise. How you doing? Just doing labels. Do you know, I always doubt myself. I did all my postage yesterday and got it dispatched on Sunday, which I thought was brilliant, even though I don't do say so myself. And I had 3 really big things. I had a big flip clock, had a big Playmobil person, and there was something else that I can't remember. It was big. And as soon as it went, I thought, have I sent all that stuff to the wrong person? Have I sent the Playmobil to Germany? And I just doubt myself. It must be some sort of, I don't know what's going on. Any tips where to source now boot sales are closed? Are all boot sales closed because of the lockdown? Because I was planning on going to a all year round one, hard surface and all that. But I've done a lot of my sourcing already, so I'm taking from the pile, which is what I normally do. I normally go mad over the Christmas. I don't know whether charity shops will be open, but Facebook Marketplace. I mean, I know it's a bit kind of like eBay, Spock and Gumtree, all the places everybody else says. I think auction houses, if they're open, although I haven't done an auction house for a long time. But yeah, no real revelations of there's a secret portal you can go through and it's a magic land of where all the stuff is. Right, I'll reveal the album I've been listening to at the end of the stream, just so you know. Keep you in suspense. Not that any of you care. Right, create a listing. I've got that one. And I've got that one. And I think I might go $14.99, $12.99. Oh, they're on the shut list. Okay. I've got a load of jewellery. Yeah. If you want to buy some off me. I've got about, well, compared to Shell, it's not a lot, but I've got about 30 kilograms I've got to go through, which would be nice. Hello, Kirsten. How you doing? I suppose your shop will be shut, so I saw Z's making the most of it while he can. So, yeah, I feel for anyone who's got a bricks and mortar, really. But I guess, yeah, I mean, Z's concentrating on the online, so it gives you time to do that. But, yeah. Right. Build-A-Bear. I've got this. I've got some consoles. Got some games. Pink Bear. Oh God, denim shorts. Sequin top. There we go. What else can you say? Apart from how big it is. Hello, Funky Funko. Now I do all my clothes in inches, but I do everything else in centimetres. So not big enough. Well, I look quite small. I don't know why. On the camera, 44 centimetres. Not so good on that. There we go. So yeah, the reason I was up, I gave the eldest is back at school. The rest of the horde are not, so they're going crazy around here. Liz is at work this morning, so normally I'd cycle with the eldest, but because there's no one here to look after the rest of them because Liz is at work, I had to drive the eldest and take everyone with me and bring them all back. Funky Funko has a question. As long as it's not who was the co-star in Fight Club, you're fine, or what was Homer Simpson's bowling team called. Go for it. Build-A-Bear, denim shorts, sequin top, 44 centimetres tall. Good condition. I'll put in good condition in a minute. He's thinking about it. Creating draft. What is Funko's question? Oh, here we go. I'm always in Nick and Andrea's live and comment, but yesterday I found I typed a message and refreshed and my message disappeared. Does it mean I'm muted? Well, make sure you have live chat rather than what's it, top chat. You have two options, either top chat or live chat. And top chat, I don't know what it does, but it will just Google decides or YouTube decides that you just pick the top comments, whatever they are. I wouldn't think you're muted. Don't worry about it. I don't know. I don't know whether I'm a spanner on their channel. I might be. I am on their quiz channel, or what was their quiz channel? But I'll put a little note. I'll take a look. I could. If it happens again, let me know. Like message me on Instagram, and I'll ping Nick a message and say, "What's Funky Funko done?" But I very much doubt it. Because I think if you were, does it mean you're muted? It would normally say, I think, if you're muted. I mean, if you haven't said anything like any swear words or anything, if you haven't said bum or something, you should be all right. Or I hate Nick or something like that. But unless someone, and saying that, I was on the quiz channel once and I kicked someone out by accident. It's terrible. I thought he was being a bit of a tit, and he wasn't. And I kicked him out, and everyone knew him, and I didn't know him. And then I kind of had to make out that my finger slipped. The responsibility of spanners. But yeah, but don't worry about it, Funko. I'm sure you're all right. Right, let's get this one on. Enough blabbing. Right, we're on week 19. My God, I do 26 week, which has become a 13-week cycle, which means I'll be looking at things from things I listed 13 weeks ago. And if they're still on my shop, I'll be going, why haven't they sold? I'll be taking them off. I'll be putting them back on. I'll be changing the price. And I'll be doing that with stuff from 13 weeks ago, 26 weeks ago, 39, 52, 65, 78, etc., etc. Just to shake it all up. Right, condition used. Oh, what's it gone new? Very good condition. Does not apply. Right, let's see if I can actually get 5 things in. Yeah, my sales have been nuts. I had a no sale day, and then I had 2 days in a row over £200. And then I woke up this morning, I've had 100 and something pound sale. But, you know, I just think it'll drop off at some point. And also, talking about sourcing, yeah, I will struggle with getting stuff myself. And it is always a difficult time, especially, I mean, there are times when people buy, you know, when the wave goes up, and month to month, that'll be after a payday, so towards like the last end of the week. So that'll be a kicker. Weekends, that'll be a little mini whoop. And then there's the holiday periods, so when people are at home, they will buy. And of course, lockdown has kind of muddied the waters with everything really on the normal kind of cycle of things. Right, I'll save that on as draft. Put the photos in later. Hi, Victoria Plum. Hello, Mark. Oh, you got a question too. eBay dumped all my listings yesterday, except 5 items. What do you mean dumped? What do you mean by dumped? Like ended your listings? I mean, my listings get automatically ended and relisted as part of an eBay. This bloody camera, is that a bit better? But no, it didn't happen to me. So, God, if it happens to me, it'd be like 600 listings. That wouldn't be good. Hello, LB. Hello, it's Lucy. Yes, Lucy. I was watching you the other day. Yesterday, I think. With your, is it Abigail, your daughter? I've got a terrible memory for names. If I've remembered that, it's a miracle. And is it Bill's your other half, isn't he? Up out in the sticks. Okay, I'm going to copy this draft. Create a copy. So if you're going to manage drafts, tick the little tick box and then do create copy. You can create, if you know, you've got a similar thing. Quick way to draft something up. Something went wrong. Bloody hell. Oh, something's still going wrong. Okay. Let's try that again. So tick the box, create a copy. Number of copies 1. Copy photos. No, look at that. I'm trying to do something clever and it's not working. Yeah, any other questions? Let me know. I like answering questions. It just ended. Some should have been relisted. Yeah. You've got no idea, Mark. Difficult to say if it hasn't happened to me. I'd maybe go on one of the Facebook groups. How long have you been doing eBay? I mean, 130 listings. That is a nightmare. You can't even look at completed listings. Surely it must be on your completed, and you can just sort of sell similar. Anyone else got us 2 separate £10 off eBay vouchers this month? Don't know. I'll have a look though. I remembered to spend mine yesterday. It'd be on the messages, wouldn't it? No, I haven't even got one. You've probably got mine. Let's have a look at my eBay. And how do you do it? eBay branded packaging. Here we go. How do you see if you've got a voucher? Normally they send you a message, so I'll have to look at that. You're only meant to, yeah, I think it's mine. I haven't seen mine. What's an MC? Oh my goodness! All these questions. Lucy's had listings that disappear. There we go, Mark. That has happened to someone else. How much does eBay charge for relists? Well, it depends on your shop, Victoria. I mean, I've got a mid-sized shop which is about £70 a month, and I'm allowed up to 1,500 listings, and I never reach that. So, you know, I have 600 listings that get cycled round and just pay £70 a month. No, so it saves on the listing fees. An MCO 11. What is an MCO 11? You're going to have to tell me what that is. They've asked me to provide receipts and invoices. Oh my God. That sounds like something Amazon would do. My eBay in summary. Is this where your voucher is? My eBay summary. Bloody hell, you're not wrong. Oh, but it's the same. No, it's a different number. I might go and spend it now. They're bound to catch up with you, though, aren't they? Oh, go to my eBay, pull down menu, summary. Someone's done the boo-boo. Interesting. Get that spent. Hello, Mike. How you doing? Thanks, Mum of 5 Sons. That's brilliant. An MCO 11. MCO 11. Well, yeah, there's a few things about it on eBay. Restriction on eBay. Is it new stuff you're selling? Let us know. That's quite interesting. I've never heard of that. So, yeah. Let us know, Moo. I've never heard anyone mention that, and I've spent a lot of time watching reseller videos. So that's an interesting one. Right, let's get this other Build-A-Bear on. Well, the voucher, the voucher, assuming you've got a mid-sized shop, or I don't know if you get it on a small shop. To see if you've got it on eBay, go to my eBay at the top and be over kind of here, my eBay, and just hover over it, and then a menu will appear, and the first option is summary. If you go on that, it'll show you your vouchers. Yeah, Moo, do you sell a lot of new stuff? Moo and me. That's all I'm wondering is, you know, maybe if it's kind of, you know, they're trying to prove you've got a wholesaler or something, or whether it's a certain brand you're selling. If it's like, I don't know, Nike or something, or Lego, or I know it sounds ridiculous, but or whether it's Vero. Yeah, I'm going to look into that. Thanks for bringing that up. It's important to know things. I mean, those things you've never heard of. Rainbow Bear. What's that? Is that a onesie? Red onesie. How do you spell onesie? SIE. Okay, I'm going to go for $12.99 on that one. I don't think it's as nice. And we'll save that as draft. Right. Because I haven't done the photos. No. I'll tell you what, Mark. Definitely give eBay a ring in maybe tomorrow morning. It's always good about 8:30. Kick up a fuss. and they may drop a couple of they may drop a month's subs or give you some sort of refund back, probably around 40-50 quid. So I mean, definitely try and get as much as you can, obviously. Yeah, Richard, woohoo, it's Christmas has come early. I'm going to spend one of mine now. I'm not mucking about here. I'm going to get some bubble mailers. Let's have a look. What do we want? Purchase history. So I've just gone and bought some really big poly bags. I don't want any of those. The bubble mailers, that's my standard thing. £9.87 for 25. Is that out of stock? I don't believe it. Is that stock? Come on, get something else. Let's see what they got. Yeah, you're right, Indy. I'm with you there. Lockdown and Christmas shopping. Yeah, but if you close it during December, that is the time when you're going to get the sales. But I know what you're saying. And bloody eBay packaging, you can never get what you want. They've never got it. All they seem to have is, because I never spend over a tenner, although I suppose I could do this month because I've got 20 quid, but I don't want to spend it in one sale. And I never get the boxes. I bought the boxes once, and that was only so I could use them for storage here to sort of see. It was for storing bits of Lego, which was quite good. I'd never use them to send stuff. What bloody pain. I want me £9.87 bubble mailer. Well, I'll check that later. We'll see how we go. Oh, well, if you don't have Quarter 4 stuff, you're all right. Yeah, maybe just take a break. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Just taking a break over Christmas. Oh, that's a good question, JR. And it's 3 months. And I've only just started doing it in the last kind of like month or two. So every time I change how I store all my all my listed stuff. It used to be like I'll try and put all the, I don't know, trainers together and all the games together and all of this together. And now I do it pretty much by like, I'm in week 19, I think, at the moment, or whatever week it is. So it's a bit difficult to explain. It's not that difficult to explain. I have a 13-week cycle. So I was doing it 26 weeks, but I realised pretty quickly that was too long. So all my stuff is labelled 1 to 26, but I suppose it should be labelled 1 to 13. So we're in week 19 at the moment, which means that I will look at stuff from 3 months ago that hasn't sold, and I'll take it down and relist it, and I will look at stuff. So I will have the week number that is relevant to the current week, if that makes sense. So 3 months is the answer to the question. And normally I will just decrease the price by maybe 5 to 10%. I will change the title. I might change the photo, unless it's a particularly rare long tail item. But if it's something like a Wii bundle or a pair of trainers, it'll be like, well, I've mucked this up. Asked for receipts for a product I was selling. Provided receipts. eBay under brand instructions. Yeah, I'm aware of there are certain brands that, you know, that what's that thing against humanity game? That was one you couldn't sell on eBay, and I think Ugg boots might be another one. I'm selling things now that have been well. It does happen. Yeah, you can never tell when it's going to sell, and it depends when it is, what it is. So I had 3 Lord of the Rings statues, and they were limited edition Weta Workshop, and one of them had sold for 200 quid, and I just knew the others were long tail. I mean, it's just waiting for, you know, someone to come along. But if it's something like, you know, a PS2 game or something, or like I say, a pair of trainers or a pair of trousers, I've obviously got the listing wrong. And it's always good to look at that stuff from 3 months ago and do something with it, because it's just the jiggling up of your shop. But yeah, I mean, if I put these on and they hadn't sold for like 2 years, I wouldn't just leave them there. I'd get on it and try and do something about it. But if it was a Fabergé egg, I might leave it, you know. Hello, Shazad, how you doing? Yeah, 3 things you want to change. Title, main photo, and use all your photos, and price. And there be the main jiggy things you want to jiggy around. You've got 500 now. Have you prepared for the second lockdown? Well, that's a good question, because we all knew it was coming. I've prepared by getting organised, and first lockdown, I went through loads of old stock that had been sitting around. It was Lego mainly, and I probably got about like £1,000 worth of sales that I wouldn't have done otherwise. Now, like I said, I've spent the last couple of weeks just reorganising all my stock, and it's a lot clearer to me now. It's a lot easier to put my hand on something that needs to be looked at. So what has become more efficient is the actual listing process, and going, you know, oh, that's not on, that should be on, or that's been, like today, Monday morning, I know I'm looking at, Monday's the day to look at new stuff to go on. Obviously, I'm listing now, but stuff that hasn't sold. So there you go. Hello, Tom. How you doing? Right. Let's do something else. PS3 backwards compatible. God, these are heavy. Okay, one of these. 4 USB. Got it for 12 quid. And didn't think it was going to work. Turned it on, and it was very nice. So quiet. I think it's the quietest PS3 I've ever had. So I'm selling it with a DualShock 3 controller, is it? The wireless one, but I don't have the wire. But I will charge it before it goes. Has it actually got the model number? Let's see what that does. Now, I have sold one of these before, and I think I got about 80 or 90 quid for it. I've no idea how many gig it has. I could probably take out the hard drive. Detach this cover. Let's see what it says. There we go. Here we go. Oh, you have to take out a little screw. Okay, well, I'll do that later. I'm assuming it's like 60 gig or something. Look at Derek getting in there with these 2 vouchers. Yeah, eBay seem to have sent out 2 vouchers. You're probably going to get arrested by the eBay police, Derek, and your account will be banned. Okay. I'm hoping for about 90 quid on this. 70, 79, 2 controllers, 92. Stick it on Buy It Now. 73 post. That's really good. 100 quid with 5 games. 100 quid plus 10 postage with just power cable and controller. I'll go for £89.99 plus £10 postage. Hello, Andy. Hello, Hurricane. Maybe I should just... I don't want the boxes, though. Maybe I should just get the poly mail. I've got these huge poly mailers, which I buy about once a year. So maybe I should just get more of those. But I'll have about 3 years worth then. Okay. £89.99 and I'm going to stick £10 postage on it. I've got to look at my postage costs actually. Using templates, I get a bit lazy and don't look at it that often. Right, I blame Peter. Yeah, that's true. Get me my account banned. I really want to buy something. I'll do it after this video though. Right, I've got another PS3. I think this one cost me £2. £2 for a PS3. But it's yeah, I've never seen I'm not big on consoles. And it takes an 8 plug rather than a kettle plug. So not backwards compatible, of course. Check 4003A. I'm listing these, Derek, in a minute. Did you work on these? Or did you worked on GTA 5, I think. Got the map and everything. GTA Vice City. I bought a PS2 new in about 2000 and probably early 2000s actually. 2002, 2003. And I think that was the only... I got a couple of games with it, which were rubbish, and I bought Vice City. And played it forever. Absolutely ever. But that's about the only thing I ever bought for it. Okay, it's a super slim. They're worth about 50 quid by the looks of things. Or some of them are. Console only. Yeah, 50 quid, I think. Someone's selling it 50 quid plus postage. What are you talking about, Rod? Ah, tested consoles. Oh, you worked on all of them since 3. I remember playing 1, GTA 1 with the top view. And you had that. The mission I remember was the one where you had the radio control, because you used to just go around and beat up the police, as you kind of do. But yeah, top down view, and you get a radio controlled car, and I think you have to put it under the president's car or someone's car and blow it up because it's got a bomb on it. Yeah, brilliant. That must have been sort of late 90s, I think. Right, we'll go 50 quid on that one. 2 quid to 50 quid. That'll be all right, won't it? £7.99 postage. I've got no idea on the postage. I'm just sort of guessing it's around about 8 quid. So that's 4 things listed. Where's the or drafted with the pricing. I've actually taken photos of these already, so I'm doing pretty well. I'm ahead of game. And yeah, like I said, the research I've been doing is on all of these games, which have just sort of been. I've sorted out all my PS2 games, and I've got a load of ones that are scratched up and not worth anything, and then these ones are the kind of like, okay, they look like they might be good, but they're not really. I mean, I think these 2 I'm going to put on for like £7.99 free post. So it's next to nothing, to be honest. These 2 I've just put together, and that'll be about £9.99. I think that one's going on its own, and that'll be. Oh, I've written them down now. Everybody's got 2 eBay vouchers. I think that'll be about a tenner. I'll do a couple of SingStars for £8.99. Like I'm putting these 2 together. I don't know whether they go to Sonic Mega Collection and what's that, 13. Why I have them, I don't know, but that will be like £8.99. And then I haven't priced these, but I imagine that'll be about a tenner for those 2. So real, I'm not big on games because I've got this one, this one's quite interesting. BMX XXX. Saucy BMX game. It's got little pictures on the back, and it's got 2 bars, black bars back, blocking things out. I remember buying that in the chat. I got it because I thought, what if that's worth a lot of money? I don't think it was, but I did feel a bit dodgy buying it in the charity shop probably a couple of years ago. Let's have a look how much it's worth. Well, brand new, it's worth a lot of money. But sold. Yeah, £3.97 free post. I mean, £9.99 free post with manual. Yeah, has it got the manual? Yes. It's just outrageous. You see that? Outrageous. So yeah, tenner. I mean, it's such. You have to know what you're doing with games, I suppose, with anything. BMX boys have a lot of fun, especially if they're playing that game. Yeah, Rod, you're right. It is the eBay packing vouchers. Someone's done a boo-boo and sent out 2. Derek's already spent his, so he's going to get found out and get sent down. What else have I been doing this morning? I'll list something in a minute because I've listed 4 things. But seeing as it's list 5 live, I've got a little time. Tested a couple of PS1s. One did work, but had a scratched up door, and this one didn't work. But it's got a nice door, so I'm going to transfer this door over to the other one. And so a PS1 with controller. And then I've got a load of stuff here that is just being chucked out of the stuff you're trying to. I remember I got this at a boot fair. It's the second one I had, and the first one sold to someone in like Guernsey or somewhere. And I thought, oh yeah, it's a Bolo. Like, look at that, classic, vintage. But trouble with this one is one of the tapes was missing, which is, trying to sell that with one of the tapes missing. You're hard pushed to sell it anyway. And it didn't sell, even for like 99p auction. So that's being chucked. This, I've got an MP4 player. That's being chucked. Look, it's new in box. But it's like some really obscure brand. What is it? Tipix, Tipix. And again, that's just been on, I think it's been on for like 99p bids. Brand new, but, you know, who wants a weird branded MP4 player? So that was going to the charity shop. DVD, you know, new and sealed, but just not selling. So there you go. It's good to clear stuff out. And then this, which you think would be brilliant. I got this free, so I'm not too worried about it. But it's the American DVD. So, I mean, I suppose I should chuck it really, but I'll give it to the charity shop. Should I do that? Let me know. I mean, it does work, and it does say it's US on it, but no doubt the charity shop will sell it, and I don't know. Anyway, I'll go to the charity shop and they can deal with it. Tipix, yeah, Tipix, I think it is. So yeah, I saw that, Rod, but I think it was new. I might be wrong. You sound like you want a copy, Rod. Let's have a look. Oh, there's someone selling an adult PS2 bundle. Playboy the Mansion and Larry Uncut. Yeah, who knows? Oh yeah, you can get a multi-region DVD. To be honest, I can't be bothered with it. We went to watch it, and it was like, oh, it's the US one. I've done pretty well on I got about 200 DVDs that were free from around the corner from me, and I've probably sold over half. And I sold one last week, and it was like a teenage film bundle. So it had, hang on a minute, it had like the 3 or 4 Matrix films, and it had the 2 Sherlock Holmes films with Robert Downey Jr. And it sold, and it was a guy who actually lives down the road from me, but he never paid. And it was kind of useful, really, because I couldn't find one of the Sherlock Holmes films, even though it's around somewhere. Got no idea. Hello, Aid. How you doing? Is that sourcing? Nice. Hello, Dor. Yeah, I'll give it to the charity shop, and because I imagine someone will buy it from the charity shop and give them money, and then not bother to take it back. So at least the charity shop will get some money out of it. But yeah, for everyone who's in, we've got 59 people in. eBay seem to have sent 2 packaging vouchers out this month. So if you're going to buy your, I always get my eBay branded stationery at the end of the month. I will try not to forget, but it might well be worth getting it now. Get in quick, spend it before they realise. Someone's going to be in so much trouble. Hello, Peter Ray. How you doing? And hello, Gimbal. Right. Well, let's just list the 5th thing. Well, shall I list BMX XXX? Shall I just go for it? So, look, filth. XXX Basics. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Let's have a look then. So the highest price seems to be $9.99. So that'll do me. I probably paid like probably £2 or £3 for it. So again, not an amazing flip, but just want to get rid of it, to be honest. there we go. I am just drafting up at the moment. 9.99 drafted up. Boom. So that's 5 listed, or 5 drafted. Yeah, this week I was planning on going to a boot fair on Wednesday, but if anyone knows whether boot fairs are kaput because of lockdown, let me know. That'll be good. I'll try and avoid watching the American election on Tuesday night. I've only stayed up a couple of times for not for US elections, but for British elections, and really regretted it because you can't make any difference. But I am sick of like the last 5 years. About the last 5 years of waking up in the morning, turning on the telly and going, "Oh God, everyone's made the wrong decision again." So we'll see what that all brings. Should be interesting anyway. I think he might, if Trump loses, he might not be too chuffed, but we'll wait and see. Yeah, well, I love staying up for him, but then I just regret it in the morning and kind of think, why did I do that? I think boot fairs are non-essential. Let's see if I can look up this one I was going to. I'm picking up some free stuff later on today, which will be good. And also I'm buying an Amiga 500. So that'll be nice because I used to have an Amiga 500. I don't know how much I'm paying for it at the moment. I assume I'm buying it. We'll wait and see. This boot fair, let's have a look. Bit of a drive. Doesn't say anything. Doesn't say anything. Talking of trouble, I once accidentally deleted all of Virgin's trademarks off the trademark register. That was trouble. I work somewhere, I can't say where. I used to like deal a lot with salaries and what everyone was paid, like in the whole company. And this is like a medium size, like company with about 5,000 employees. So it ranged from low wages to like nutty wages. And I'm showing my age here because I had to fax over this salary list. And I faxed it somewhere, but because their fax was off, it got diverted. Someone had set something up too clever by half, and it got diverted to a general fax. And I think like all the directors' faxes was just like printed out on this communal fax. And yeah, I then had to prove that I'd been requested to send it to one fax machine, and I'd done that, but because they hadn't got it, or it was like off the hook or something. Rod, you had to send smoke signals in your day, but yeah, I took my entire working life was every time I did something, you had to make sure you covered your arse in case it went wrong. So you put the work in, and then you put the cover your arse work. You know, you always send in CMA emails because you cover my arse emails all the time. Bring back the fax, yeah. Love the old fax. But there we go. Right. I've got 5 minutes left. What can I do for 5 minutes? I'll take requests. I'm going to do a bit more tidying. Get really absolutely tidy on a Monday. Like I say, my postage is done. Although my postage is done, and I had came back from the post office and 6 things had sold, which is a good thing. So I might actually package those up. Oh, Aaron, I was going to ask you a question. Dance, you mother. Perhaps I'll message you. Yeah, I'll message you separately. Has anyone asked a charity shop to reduce the price of an item? Was 150 with tags and they wanted 48, and I said, I got asked this before. I don't haggle in charity shops, but if I'm buying a quantity of stuff, or maybe a few bits that are very expensive, I'll ask once, and I'll normally say, if I'm buying all of that, is there any sort of chance we can discuss the price? Kind of not like, oh, this is 50, I'll give you 30. I won't go at it like that, but it would be like, I bought it. There's 2 times I've done it. Once was they had about 150 blank videotapes, all new, and they were like, I don't know how much they were, like £1 or 50p each or something. And I said, if I buy the whole lot, can you do them cheaper? And he knocked 20% off. And then there was another time they had 2 gramophones, and I think they were selling them for like £75 each. And I said, if I buy the 2, can you knock a bit off? And it was the same bloke, actually. So, I kind of knew him. So, but, if they say no, just go, okay, fair enough. I wouldn't press the issue. And I wouldn't, like, if I saw a pair of, I don't know, Hilfiger jeans, I wouldn't go, oh, you got these for £8. Can you do them for 6? I wouldn't do something like that. So, it depends what it is. Yeah, it's like I say, in 4 years I've done it twice. I do feel sorry for people. People in the north who have been on various forms of lockdown, really got a double whammy of, like, as Boris and his cronies are so. I mean, I'm from London, but they're so London-centric. I haven't got a clue about any. They should go and live in Hull for like 3 months, or Scotland. I send him to Scotland, because he's sort of declared this lockdown from November, trying to just sort of thinking that'll sort it all out. And like people up in Nottingham and Manchester and Liverpool, they've already been on lockdown. It's crazy. You can't help it. Well, yeah, Mike, don't annoy him, But yeah, some people do, some people don't. Some people don't haggle at boot fairs, actually, which I find incredible. I almost can't help that. He wouldn't last 3 months in Hull. He almost got lynched outside his house the day after the Brexit vote, because I think London's obviously a very kind of Remain area. It's a real weird mix of things. I don't. I did get. I forget who it was. Who was it? One of the retro reselling, but not George, but someone messaged me, said, you like politics, don't you? And I was like, oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't mention it too much. Keep to the reselling, I think. I don't know about that, Mark. In fact, I don't agree with that at all. It's just yeah, you wouldn't say that if you had it or you knew someone who died from it. So more soapbox, maybe on a different channel, Tom. Maybe on a different channel. Right, I'm going to go up to 59. Not it makes any difference whether I do an hour or not, but everyone's got something to do. I want a cup of tea. Sick of gabbing on. So everyone have a good day. Get something listed, get something done. And hope you have a brilliant week. Hope you get some sales. Take it easy. And hopefully do another streams if I've got something to talk about sometime later in the week. See you later.